Hello everyone, Mr. Kaczynski here. Last skill in IXL Algebra 1 Section Z dealing with polynomials. Today we're going to multiply polynomials, which you'll see we've actually already done a lot of that. We're just kind of adding one little thing. So this first example I've got here is just multiplying monomials, which was a skill that we already did. So with multiplication, we can do it in any order we want. It's just four things being multiplied here: -4, c cubed, 9, and c. So I can multiply -4 and 9 first and make that -36. And then I can multiply c cubed and c and make that c to the fourth. Don't forget that's c to the first power. So you add the 3 and the 1. So -36 c to the fourth. Okay, so that's a basic kind of idea. Monomial times monomial. Next, what if we do a monomial times a binomial? Well, we need to multiply that m squared times both of these. All right, so you've got 1 times 4, which is 4, and m squared times m squared, which is m to the fourth. Then we have 1 times -8, which is -8, and m squared times, I guess that's m to the 0, so that would be m squared. This can be shown with a rectangle diagram too, where we've got m squared being multiplied by 4m squared minus 8. So the area of this rectangle right here is 4m to the fourth when you multiply its length and the width, and the area of this piece right here is -8m squared when you multiply its height times its width. So 4m to the fourth minus 8m squared. All right, so we did monomial versus monomial, and then monomial versus binomial. Now we have binomial versus binomial. And we talked about this as like double distributive property. So 4b times b and 4b times 4. So 4b squared is 4b times b, and 16b is 4b times 4. Then we distribute the 2. So 2 times b is 2b, and 2 times 4 is 8. And then we can add these two terms together. So that would be 18b. So we have 4b squared plus 18b plus 8. And again, we could show that with a rectangle diagram as well. So when we had 4b plus 2 and b plus 4, 4b times b was 4b squared for the area of this piece, and 4b times 4 was 16b for the area of this rectangle. 2 times b is 2b for the area there, and 2 times 4 is the area there. And then just like we added 16b and 2b there, we could do the same thing with these two. So you get 4b squared plus 18b plus 8. I'm trying to do it without the rectangle diagram, but I think it's a good way to show it. All right, so finally we get into something a little new. In fact, you might have heard other people call this FOIL. First terms times each other, outside terms times each other, inside terms times each other, last terms times each other. FOIL, first, outside, inside, last. But I never really mentioned FOIL, although I just did, because it doesn't work in this situation. I always just talk about distributive property. So I'm going to multiply 4b times all three of the terms in this trinomial. So 4b times -2b squared is -8b cubed. 4b times 3b is 12b squared. And 4b times -3 is -12b. Then I'm multiplying -3 times all three of the terms in this trinomial. So -3 times -2b is positive, or -2b squared is positive 6b squared. -3 times positive 3b is -9b. And -3 times -3 is positive 9. So a binomial times a trinomial, 2 times 3, gave us 6 terms. But we can do some combining of like terms here. So I've got the negative 8b cubed. Got that taken care of. Then I see the 12b squared and the 6b squared that together make 18b squared. Then the negative 12b and the negative 9b, that makes negative 21b. And lastly, that plus 9. So, negative 8b cubed plus 18b squared minus 21b plus 9. Yes, this can be done with a rectangle diagram. Okay, so let me show you that. It's just a longer rectangle. So we've got negative 2b squared, 3b, and 9. And then as far as its height, it's that binomial 4b minus 3. So when we multiply 4b times each of the terms in the trinomial, we get the area of this piece, negative 8b cubed, the area of this piece, 12b squared, and the area of this piece, oh, I said 9. I gotta fix that, sorry. This isn't 9, this is negative 3. So 4b times negative 3 was negative 12b. So there's all those blue pieces. And then the green pieces came when we did negative 3 times negative 2b squared, which is 6b squared. And negative 3 times 3b is negative 9b. And negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. So there's the blue and green pieces. As far as the combining of like terms, there's the b squared terms. And there's the b terms that could be added together. So negative 8b cubed plus 18b squared minus 21b plus 9. All right, here we go again. Let's start by distributing the 2v. That's going to be 2v times 2v squared, which is 4v cubed. 2v times negative 3v is negative 6v squared. And 2v plus or times 2 is 4v. Then negative 4 times all of these. Negative 4 times 2v squared is negative 8v squared. Negative 4 times negative 3v is positive 12v. And negative 4 times positive 2 is negative 8. Then we can combine like terms here. So we got 4v cubed, which can't be combined with anything. I do see a negative 6v squared and a negative 8v squared, which is negative 14v squared. I see 4v and 12v, which makes 16v. And then the constant, we call this, of negative 8. I'll just throw that on the end. And there's our answer, 4v cubed minus 14v squared plus 16v minus 8. It can also be done with a rectangle for sake of time. I'm not going to do that, but like a rectangle diagram here, we could do that same thing. All right, and then this last one here, we're going to figure out the area of this triangle. So area of a triangle is 1/2 the base times the height. So we'll do 1/2. The base is 2x, and the height is 2x plus 5. I'll start off by taking half of 2x because 2x is divisible by 2, so I'll just make it x times 2x plus 5. And then I'm going to have to do distributive property, so x times 2x is 2x squared, and x times 5 is 5x. I notice those don't show up till the challenge zone, but actually I don't think you'll have too much of a problem with those. So that should get you going in multiplying polynomials, the last skill in section Z of IXL's Algebra 1.